Are there any countries across the globe that are sort of leading the way with regards to the full circular economy?
Well, certainly there are, but in terms of this type of packaging, not really. It's very disparate. And the reasons for that is that it's very low grade, it's very hard to collect, it's very actually hard to recycle. So there is easier, and it's one of the challenges as why recycling in Australia is relatively poor. You can get more volume of other plastics that have a higher yield, and people tend to go down that way. So that's the reason largely why we're one of the first bulk bag recyclers, is because it's one of the hardest to actually recycle. The equipment that we put in here is very, very specific to the nature of the fact that the plastic is actually woven together. So when you pull it apart to recycle it, if you don't have the right calibration in your equipment, you create fines and you lose yield. So that you actually have to have the right equipment to be able to do it. And it's easier to recycle things like a wheelie bin or those types of hard plastics where you just put it into a granulator or a shredder and you don't have any fines. You don't actually have any losses along the way. So it costs me the same when I put a tonne of plastic at the start of the machine, whether I get 850 kilos of resin or I get 300 kilos of resin. It costs the same. So you've got to make sure that all your equipment is giving you the highest yield so that you are sustainable as a business if you want environmental sustainability.